Sorry about that, just had to get a cup of coffee. Are you taking over the show? Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I am here in my office with my co-host Kronk, and today we're going to be doing another one of our Q&A videos. Today's topic, quick service eats and snacks. A lot of you sent great questions about what are the best quick service places, where are the best places to get snacks, and I'm here to answer all of your questions. Are you ready? Are you excited? Let's get to it. Okay, Kat. Favorite quick service restaurant in every park, as well as Disney Springs neighborhoods. In Magic Kingdom, it's Be Our Guest. I love going into the castle, as well as runner-up Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. I love that they have a toppings bar and you can do like fajitas or a taco salad and customize it and make it your own. At Epcot, no surprise to anyone, I love L'Oeil, which is the bakery in France. They've got some fabulous sandwiches and pastries, so delicious. Runner-up in Epcot, I love the Cantina in Mexico. They do have some sauces bar that you can get queso on the side of anything, and I just love Mexican food, so that one there. Hollywood Studios doesn't have the best quick service food. However, I would say my favorite is Ronto Roasters, which is the place you can get the grilled sausage wraps in Galaxy's Edge. I also do like Woody's Lunchbox because I do really enjoy the tachos. And Animal Kingdom, for sure, my answer is Satuli Candine, which is the quick service location in Pandora. You can do the customizable bowls there where you pick your base, your protein, and your sauce, or you can get my beloved cheeseburger pods there. As far as Disney Springs go, the west side, I would say Pepe, which is the quick service location attached to Jaleo by Jose Andres signature restaurant. Fabulous food, so you can get the quick service version there. In the Landing, probably Morimoto Street Food, which is again attached to a signature restaurant, so it's really high quality food. In the Marketplace, I guess Earl of Sandwich. Classic. There's not a ton of options. A lot of people like Wolfgang Puck Express there as well. And in Town Center, Polite Pig. I love the barbecue. I love the sides. I love the bourbon bar. Really high quality. But I also really like Chicken Guy, where you can go to Guy Fieri's Chicken Guy and get a million different sauces for your chicken tendies. But I also really like Deluxe Burger, which is Disney owned and operated awesome burgers. So basically, Town Center is just stacked when it comes to eating. Must get snacks at each park. Well, for snacks you can get many places, like at all of the different bakery counters. I love a Rice Krispie treat. I love a caramel apple, especially the one with the peanuts. And then you can also go to the carts where you can get things like Mickey bars, the Mickey cookies and cream ice cream sandwich, pretzels, churros, all your classic snacks, definitely must-haves at some point. But as far as each park goes, talking ones that are more or less exclusive to that park, in Magic Kingdom, I would say you have to get a Dole Whip of some kind, whether you get a classic pineapple or a pineapple float. You could get a citrus swirl. They do fun character-themed cones throughout Magic Kingdom, so definitely some kind of Dole Whip. My personal favorite is the coconut that came out at Christmas. It's limited edition and it's fabulous. They have it at Aloha Isle, so yeah, that one's really delicious.
Oh my goodness. This is my new favorite Dole Whip flavor. This needs to be a full-time thing, and I need it at the Polynesian immediately so I can put rum with it. Wow, that's amazing.
As far as a savory snack goes at Magic Kingdom, I would have to say the egg rolls at the Adventureland cart. They usually have pepperoni pizza and cheeseburger, but sometimes they'll mix it up and have like buffalo chicken or Philly cheesesteak, and it's like inside an egg roll wrapper, and it's awesome. At Epcot, for a savory snack, I love that popcorn blend you can get at that one specific cart over in Future World. They've got a buffalo blue cheese, they have a sour cream and chive, and then they have a cheddar cheese popcorn, and you can either get one of them or you can mix them all up, and it's really delicious. As far as a sweet treat at Epcot goes, I'm again going to the France Pavilion, this time to La Artisan de Glaces, which is the ice cream shop. My favorite flavor is the white chocolate coconut. You can just get a scoop of that. You can do a sundae, or they do like a brioche bun where they take a warm brioche bun, put your flavor of ice cream in there with your choice of sauce, and then they press it together. So it's absolutely delicious. In Hollywood Studios, for a savory / sweet treat, I personally love the Katsaka's kettle corn, which is in Galaxy's Edge. It's kind of a black licorice thing where people love it or hate it, but it's a blend of blend and blueberry pound cake popcorn as well as spicy chili lime popcorn in one container. So that's something I love and I get almost every time I go to Galaxy's Edge. For a full sweet treat in Hollywood Studios, I love the Wookiee cookie, which is located at the Backlot Express. It's an oatmeal cream pie, but it's decorated to look like Chewbacca. And a lot of people also like the carrot cake cookie, which is at the Trolley Car Cafe, which is basically like 2 pieces of carrot cake with cream cheese icing in the middle. So both of those are great cookies over at Hollywood Studios. In Animal Kingdom, for a savory snack, I love that mac and cheese at the 8 Spoon Cafe. They've got a couple different mac and cheeses, a classic, a sweet Thai shrimp, and then they've got a barbecue with pulled pork and pickles on it. It's really great, delicious mac and cheese. I also, for a sweet snack at Animal Kingdom, am gonna go with the ice cream sandwiches at Dino Bites. They have seasonal flavors where they have 2 big cookies, ice cream in the middle, absolutely delicious. My favorite was the strawberry shortcake that was out last summer. In Disney Springs, I really like the the fancy churro cart that has like tons of different flavors. They have seasonal flavors come out. They had a pumpkin spice, and then normally they've got like Oreo churros and apple cinnamon churros and watermelon churros and all these really fun churros. I enjoy that churro cart. I also like Arresto Crepes, which has these bubble waffles that are like ice cream on top of a bubble waffle with all kinds of toppings. Those are really delicious sundaes. And for a savory snack over at Disney Springs, I would say the mac and cheese food truck is really good. They've again got a couple different kinds of mac and cheese. These are huge servings, definitely shareable for 2 people if you're doing it as a snack. They've got one that has Cheetos on top of it. They've got a taco one. It's awesome. Highly recommend. The best coffee. Now, I do drink a lot of coffee in Walt Disney World. Disney has partnerships with both Starbucks and Joffrey's. You can find both of them in all of the parks, as well as Disney Springs, and you can find Joffrey's locations at a lot of the resorts as well. I think I like Joffrey's coffee better. I especially like their cold brew better. They do a shaken Jamaican cold brew, which has some really good flavors in it. I'll drink it black. It's fantastic. What I do like about Starbucks better, one, the cup. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really cute. It's a Starbucks cup with Disney pixie dust and characters on it. And like, if you get a Starbucks at Disney and then you don't hold it up in front of the castle or something, did you even get one? No. I also am very basic and love pumpkin flavored syrup in the fall, and Starbucks pumpkin syrup is better than Joffrey's in my opinion, but you can get either one in Disney World. Joffrey's is really cool though, because at certain locations they can actually print things and do latte art on top of your latte. So they have it at the Contemporary, they have it at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and they have it at Disney Springs at the Joffrey's actual store, not just the counter. You can do approved characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. Animal Kingdom Lodge has Simba. Sometimes they can do it at Animal Kingdom as well. And then the one in Disney Springs, you can actually download an app, take a picture, and upload it, and they'll print it on your coffee. So like you can print your selfie on their coffee, which is really cool. So I appreciate that. If you're looking for a little bit more upscale coffee, a little something fancier, then they have great coffee at the Barcelona Lounge, which is at the new Gran Destino Tower. They have, in the morning, they've got cafe bonbons, they've got alcoholic and non-alcoholic specialty coffees. They're a Spanish influenced resort, so they have a lot of those Spanish coffees, really rich flavors. So if you're looking for something a little fancier, I enjoy that. My favorite snack that's gone, I will forever stand the chicken Caesar salad sandwich that was located at the Dockside Diner in Hollywood Studios. It was around a long time ago, like 2011 and 12 probably. If you remember this, please leave me a comment. But it was like a loaf of bread that they hollowed out and then shoved a really good Caesar salad into, and it was awesome. And it's gone, and I miss it every day. I also really miss the Tangled cone, which was one of the character cones at Magic Kingdom, and it was themed after, of course, Rapunzel. And it had it had a purple cone, and then it had the lemon Dole Whip, which is another one of my favorites, and then it actually had some edible flowers placed in it, so it looked like Rapunzel's hair. And it was really delicious and refreshing, and it's gone. Ooh, the most overrated snacks? Churros. Sorry, don't be mad at me. I know I just said I like the churro cart at Disney Springs because there's a bunch of different flavors, but they did just the regular standard churro in the Disney parks. Not my personal favorite snack, especially if you've had Disneyland churros. Wow. Why aren't we doing that? I don't know. I can't even explain it, but Disneyland churros are way better. So for me, I don't love a churro. I also don't love turkey legs. I don't think that's a really unpopular opinion though, so I'm not really saying they're overrated. I've had a turkey leg. It was fine. It was so salty, and it's just like stuck to the roof of your mouth, and it's hot, and you have like a big piece of meat. Not for me. But underrated snacks, that's a really great question as well. I really like the Mr. Kamal's fries in Animal Kingdom. It's at one of their little carts, and they're these seasoned French fries, and then they've got several different dipping sauces. So not a lot of people know about that little cart. It's on the pathway from Africa to Asia, so those are a really great underrated snack. Another underrated snack, I don't think a lot of people realize that there's a delicious Nutella and fruit waffle to be had in the Magic Kingdom. I've eaten it on camera. It's at Sleepy Hollow. It's a big Belgian waffle slathered with Nutella, fresh fruit. It's so delicious, and I really don't see a lot of people getting it. A lot of people get funnel cakes there, also delicious, but Nutella fruit waffle, A+.
That went better than expected. And oh my gosh, is that good.
Ooh, if I had to pick a snack in each World Showcase Pavilion, that's a really great question. In Canada, I would get the maple popcorn that you can only get in Canada. In the United Kingdom, definitely fish and chips. Oh, it's so good. Crispy fish right at the Yorkshire County Fish Shop. You can grab that. That could be a quick service meal as well, or a really good snack split between a few people. In France, I already said it, but I'm going to La Artisan to get that coconut white chocolate ice cream. In Morocco, they've got fabulous baklava at a coffee bar at the back of Tangerine Cafe. A lot of people don't realize that's back there, but that's their quick service restaurant. If you go to the back, they've got a coffee bar with a bunch of desserts, and they've got several different baklavas, so that's a fun thing to try, a little something different. In Japan, I'm going with that huge saved ice that you can get at that cart. I cannot pronounce the name, so I'm not going to try, but it's gigantic. It can be a snack credit, and they have a bunch of different flavors. Very refreshing on a hot day. At the American Adventure Pavilion, I'm probably going to get the Americone Dream, which is like an ice cream slushie where they use the red, I guess, cherry slushie and the blue raspberry slushie, but then the middle for the white is vanilla ice cream, and they put it all in a cup. That's really fun. Or I wonder if I could just get garlic toast at Regal Eagle. That's something to consider. Italy doesn't have a lot of snack options, but sometimes they do have a pizza window open at Via Napoli where you can get some pizza, so I'll never say no to pizza, especially if it's similar to Via Napoli's. It's a little bit different, it's a thicker crust, but it's still delicious. They also have a cart that sells alcohol, and sometimes they sell boozy popsicles at that cart. It's got the donkey pulling it, so I like that as well. That's pretty much all Italy has to offer for snacks. Over in Germany, definitely something from Caramel Kitchen. I cannot pronounce it in German, but it's the Werther's Caramel Shop where you can get the caramel corn, but then they also have cookies, fudge, Rice Krispie treats, anything you can think of with Werther's Caramel on it. They have it, all delicious, and the shop smells incredible. In China, I'm gonna go to the Lotus Blossom, which is their quick service, and I'm gonna get myself some egg rolls or some pot stickers, depending on my mood. In Norway, gonna go to the Kringle Bakery. A lot of people will go for school bread, not my personal favorite. They often have this giant chocolate chip pecan salted cookie. It's fantastic, so I would probably get a big cookie there. And finally in Mexico, I'm going to Choza de Margarita, and I'm gonna get a margarita, because that's the best snack in Mexico.
Oh, and I do love this margarita.
Favorite food in Galaxy's Edge? Well, I already mentioned the Kat Saka's kettle corn. I really like it. At the media event for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I literally ate like 7 bags. My teammate made a lot of fun of me because she hates it, so she didn't get why I liked it so much. So for me, that's definitely a win. Again, I love that Ronto wrap at Ronto Roasters. They have a breakfast version as well as an afternoon version. It's like a grilled pita, and then it's got this grilled sausage and a peppercorn sauce, and it's fantastic. And lastly, in Galaxy's Edge, if you go into Oga's Cantina, my favorite cocktail cocktail to get there is the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which is this peach flavored drink, but it has this foam on the top of it that literally numbs your mouth, which sounds weird and like, why would you do that? But it's fun and it's all part of the experience. I guess that's how cocktails in space work. Top 5 resort quick service meals. Well, one of my all-time favorite meals in Disney World is from Captain Cook's at the Polynesian. It's the pulled pork Hawaiian nachos. It's house-made chips and wontons covered in their pulled pork, a pineapple salsa, cheese. It's so delicious, drizzled with some kind of chipotle aioli. Absolutely fabulous. I have on many times gotten on the monorail just to get that from Magic Kingdom. At Wilderness Lodge, they have the Roaring Fork, and they've got some great options that are a little unique. They've got chicken and waffles, some bratwurst sausages, but I actually really like the Wilderness Salad. It is a salad that's got chicken and apples and walnuts, and I've tried to make it at my house, and it just doesn't taste the same, so I enjoyed that. At the Contempo Cafe at the Contemporary, they've got some great flatbreads. They'll do a buffalo chicken one sometimes. At lunch, they'll do a tomato soup and grilled cheese, which I enjoy. And at dinner, a lot of people like that they'll do like a pot roast and some green beans, a little bit heartier of a quick service location. At the Mara at Animal Kingdom, they've got some great options as well. They've got a braai flatbread, which a braai is a traditional way of cooking meat in South Africa. They've also got like rotisserie chicken and a little bit heartier, a little healthier, a lot of flavor as far as their quick service location goes. And at Primo Prato, which is the new quick service location at Disney's new Riviera Resort, they have some excellent dishes such as a croque monsieur, that ham and cheese sandwich with a bechamel sauce on top. They've got a tuna niçoise salad. And at dinner, they have a steak that you would not believe is actually quick service. And finally, most importantly, beignets from Scat Cat's Cafe in Port Orleans. I think those absolutely count as a meal, and they're my favorite of all the things I just said. Oh, interesting question. Which quick services are most like a table service? So when I think most like a table service, I'm thinking like actual plates and silverware. Perhaps you've got cast members that are walking around helping you. Perhaps you don't have to carry a tray around. So some of these restaurants all incorporate that in some of those things in some fashion or another. So the ABC Commissary at Hollywood Studios for dinner, you can actually do reservations, and they have real plates, real silverware, and they've got some additions to their menu, like a very good pot roast that I was very impressed was a quick service pot roast. The Polite Pig at Disney Springs, they are excellent. You will be shocked that this is a quick service location. You do order at a counter, then you get a pager and sit down. But from then on out, the cast members will bring you whatever you want. So if you need more sauce, if you need a refill on your drink, you don't have to get back up again. They're gonna take care of you. They've got amazing smoked meats. They've got seasonal sides. They've got a bourbon bar. Truly incredible food. And again, you're gonna be shocked it's quick service. I just mentioned Primo Prato, which is at the Riviera Resort. Again, real plates, real silverware. They bring it to you. Incredible food, really high quality, not what you think of when you think of a quick service. Back to Disney Springs, Wolfgang Puck Express over in the marketplace has some A+ food, pastas, pizzas, grilled meats, very high quality food, and shocking that it's a quick service location. Docking Bay 7 in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is the full quick service location. They've got real plates, real silverware. Their menu is like, they've done a bunch of different variations of it, but they've got a pot roast, they've got mac and cheese, they've got a fried chicken. It's very good food, and again, served on real plates and things of that nature. Be Our Guest restaurant in the Magic Kingdom. It's a quick service for breakfast and lunch, and then a signature sit down for dinner. Breakfast and lunch, again, you get to order or you can mobile order, sit down, they'll bring the food right to you. Real plates, real silverware, really high quality meal, especially if you go for lunch. You can get some excellent things that will blow a lot of the other quick service options in the park out of the water, such as they've got a bunch of sandwiches. They do a braised pork with green beans, really, really good stuff. And lastly, at the Magic Kingdom, I would say Columbia Harbor House. It's not, they don't have real plates or real silverware. It's a traditional quick service in that sense. However, they have some really high quality food. They've got a lobster roll, they do grilled shrimp, they do fish and chips, they do a grilled salmon that a lot of people like. So as far as quality of ingredients goes, it's gonna be a very high quality quick service meal. I'd also say the same thing about Satuli Canteen in Animal Kingdom. They've got real plates, real silverware, and again, you're gonna do those bowls for the most part, but they've got steak, they've got tofu, they've got chicken, they've got shrimp, and again, it's a higher quality meal than a lot of traditional quick service places. That is a really good question because there are not very many quick service breakfast locations in the Disney parks. Every resort is going to have quick service breakfast at their in their food court. They're going to have a lot of different offerings, but the options really are limited by the time you actually get to the park. So Magic Kingdom may actually be the most limited of all. If I was getting breakfast there, I would go to Sleepy Hollow. They do those waffle sandwiches. They do the Nutella fruit one, but they also do a breakfast one that's only available in the first thing in the morning when they open. There's also a chicken and waffle sandwich, which, hey, that could be breakfast in my opinion. Or I would head over to Gaston's Tavern and get that gigantic, really, really delicious cinnamon roll. That'd be an excellent breakfast. And of course, you can go to the Main Street Bakery, which is Magic Kingdom Starbucks, and they have like Starbucks national breakfast pastries and breakfast sandwiches and stuff, as well as coffee. You could go to the Starbucks location at any of the parks or the Joffrey's location at any of the parks, and they're gonna have big donuts and coffee and stuff as well there. As far as Epcot goes, a lot of people don't realize that Les Halles, the French bakery, actually does usually open up earlier than the rest of the park. So you could go get a great pastry, a great cup of coffee, something at Les Halles. And then Sunshine Seasons in Future World, which is located in the Land Pavilion near Soarin', they do a breakfast as well. They'll do some power bowls, they'll do some oatmeal, they'll do a couple wraps and things, scrambles. So if you want like a more of a sit down quick service breakfast, you could go to Sunshine Seasons. Hollywood Studios actually has the most amount of breakfast locations because so many people get there so early now to get boarding groups for Rise of the Resistance. And all these people here and they're like, we gotta feed them. So the places that I would recommend going, Woody's Lunchbox does actually do some breakfast options. They do like a breakfast tachos bowl with eggs and gravy. They've got some breakfast sandwiches. You can of course get those lunchbox tarts. Those are available all day, but I mean, that's basically a Pop-Tart, so there you go. They also added a breakfast at the Milk Stand over in Galaxy's Edge. They have a green milk bread pudding, which was flavors. They have a like a yogurt tapioca bowl thing. I'm not a huge yogurt person, so it wasn't my favorite. But one thing I actually did really like is they also had an egg dish that had some spicy tomato sauce and some breadcrumbs and cheese on it. That was actually excellent, and I would definitely eat that again. They also added a breakfast menu to ABC Commissary, which is probably your most like go sit down and actually have a breakfast option. They've got chicken and donuts, which was actually very, very good. And I don't even really love donuts. They've got like avocado toast. They've got some more traditional things. They've got shrimp and grits. So ABC Commissary is probably your best bet if you want to like be able to sit inside and actually have a breakfast. At Animal Kingdom, I would go, if you want something quick, I would go to Kusafiri, where you can get that giant Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll. That would be a great breakfast. Or if you're looking for something a little bit fuller, a little bit savory, you can go to Yak and Yeti. They do breakfast there, and they do like breakfast bowls and some breakfast sandwiches, tater tots, that kind of thing. Oh. Can adults order from the kids menu? Yeah, I do it literally all the time. Sometimes the kids have the better food. Those beloved cheeseburger pods of mine in Satuli Canteen in Animal Kingdom, those are off the kids menu. So I often will get something off a kids menu for a snack, or if I'm not super hungry, Disney portions are huge. So a lot of times a kid's chicken nuggets or a kid's sandwich or something like that is a perfect portion for me. I've never had any issue ordering it. The only issue I could see with it would be if you are on the dining plan and you're wanting to order off the kids meal, and you're doing it mobile order, it's gonna want to take it off of the kids allotments and not take it off the adult allotments. So you may run into some issues there. And if that's the case, if you are an adult and you want to order off the kids menu and use it as an adult quick service meal, I would go to the restaurant and I would talk to them, and they may be able to provide you an adult portion. I've had that happen a lot, where they'll give you like an adult portion of something, like 2 cheeseburger pods. So that may help you out. That's the only issue I could see. But yeah, I order off the kids menu very frequently. Are there vegetarian items at the quick service locations? Yes, Disney has at every Disney owned and operated quick service and table service for that matter restaurant, Disney has at least one entree that's good to go, ready, plant-based, as is, no modifications needed. Last fall, Disney did a huge overhaul of their menus, and they added literally hundreds of plant-based items across the property to ensure that plant-based eaters would be able to order without any issue. And these are actually notated when you're mobile ordering. It will say plant-based and it will show you what's available. There's also quite a few vegetarian things if you're not quite all the way to a plant-based eater. If you do some dairy or some honey or some egg, there are lots of different options that you can get. There's a lot of pastas. You could do like bowls at Pecos Bill's, just do like a veggie bowl a lot of places. You can do, they have a lot of places have like a vegetarian sandwich or something like that. Sunshine Seasons is a great place to go if you are on some kind of special diet. They've got a lot of options that can fit anything. So yeah, Disney has a ton of plant-based and vegetarian items, and they do notate it on their app when you're mobile ordering. I did a whole video where I, a meat eater, did a plant-based eating day at Disney World. So I went around Disney World and I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner and several snacks, all of which were plant-based, to talk about what are some of the options. And there's a lot of things you wouldn't expect that are completely plant-based. So you should check that out. I got this question a lot. Do I really eat everything you see in the videos? I try really, really hard. I think you guys would be surprised at how much I can eat. Walking around Disney World makes you very hot and very hungry. And yeah, I eat a lot of snacks. So I don't like wasting food. So if I am going to be eating a lot of snacks, I will literally bring Ziploc bags, and I will bring things home that I'm able to bring home. Obviously not like ice cream, but I'll bring back a caramel apple. I'll bring back a couple beignets. I will bring back a Rice Krispie treat. My bag is just like Willy Wonka's factory, man. Or when I'm doing like a big eating day, like a big eating day video, I may have someone off screen help, attend with me and help me eat some of these delicious snacks. And then when it's a really big event, a really big eating event, like a festival kickoff where we're trying as many things as we can at the festivals, a brand new restaurant opening, we as part of the AllEars team go together. They're just not on the camera eating everything like I am, because no one wants to waste food. We want to try a bunch of different things. So we bring the appropriate amount of people to eat all of the food that we're going to buy, so that we're, again, not wasting. That's not good for the environment. No one wants to waste food. So yeah, I try really hard to eat everything that you see me eat on the camera. Well, friends, that is a wrap on this Q&A on quick service meals and snacks. Kronk, in fact, had to leave to go get a snack in the middle of the filming, so he understands how important they are. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net, and until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.